Hey guys, what's up? This is Sean from Far From Average Automotive, and today we have a 2010 Shelby GT500. But more special than that, it's the one that Carroll Shelby actually owned himself. Is one of 6 press cars in this color combo, and has a lot of cool hidden stuff that was made just for that. So my initial thoughts on this is it reminds me of the Need for Speed games because this Shelby generation is in a lot of those games. This color combo is kind of unique though. You don't generally see this one. Grab blue with the red stripes. The Shelby bumper and front end looks way more aggressive than your traditional Mustang. When you wrap around to the side, it has the alloy rims, which look really good and contrast really good with the paint. You know, your generic Shelby GT500 stripes. And then when you come to the back, you have what's telling you what you drive, like in every video. But the thing that's really unique to me is these taillights. I'm going to be honest, most of my life I've really hated on these taillights, and they remind me of a ring pop. Does it not look like that? When you think about it, it looks like a ring pop. But anyways, it's really grown on me, and I think this is probably one of my favorite cars we've done. I'm really, really excited to do this. So on the front end of this car, it is more beefed up and sporty than your traditional Mustang. You got the snake on it instead of a horse. It has more chrome in the headlights than your traditional Mustang also as well. Another cool thing about these cars is these stripes are hand painted from the factory off the line, and if you choose to opt out on the stripes or get the factory black stripes, they will pay you money or give you a discount on your car because they don't have to pay somebody to do that. They were asked, from what I read online, how long it takes to do this, and they say you can't rush perfection, and it takes as long as it takes. Another cool thing I want to touch on is the hood scoop on it is completely functional and is super big and in your face, but it's pretty well done. So for this GT500, you have the grabber blue with the Colorado red stripes, which is really unique. You don't see that very often, like I said earlier. It comes with the alloy rims, which match really good with this. On the side of this, you pretty much have the Shelby badge and your traditional GT500 logo. And that's pretty much all it is to the side. So with this GT500, you have the dual sport exhaust. You got the red stripe. You got the ring pop taillights. Wade, does that not look like a ring pop to you when you really think about it? They look like ring pops, right? Yeah. It has an adjustable spoiler, which is kind of cool. Another thing that Wade just pointed out to us right now is either the 10 or the 10 and 11 is the only generation of the GT500 that the stripe goes on the spoiler and back down and not under the spoiler. So, kind of cool. Very unique. If you want to come with me inside. So, on the inside, it's kind of crazy the history behind this because, like I said earlier, Carroll Shelby actually drove this car. This car is completely original. It is museum quality on insurance, Wade was telling us. So, like, theoretically, Carroll Shelby actually touched that stick shift knob and the steering wheel and everything. It's ridiculous to think about. This is one of 6 cars that have Colorado red stripes on the seats, front and back. You can't really see the back there because it's so dark, but they look just like that. You have your traditional GT500 and Mustang dash. Besides that, not really much to say on that. But the thing that's crazy about this car to me, and I was talking to Wade about this when we were driving it a few moments ago, is it is 12 years old, but it literally looks brand new. It looks like it's right off the showroom. Does it not, Hayden?
Yeah, it does.
It's crazy how pristine this car is. Another thing Wade was telling me is he never drives this car because he has a deal with Shelby where you only have 200 miles a year you can drive on this car at a time. But yeah, it's crazy. You have the Shelby nameplate right here with the VIN and everything and his signature. You have blue lighting all the way around on the doors and the floorboards. And then besides that, it's just your traditional Shelby. Oh, it's also one of 6 that has OG radio in it and not like the, you know, the GPS, because he was telling me Carroll Shelby did not like the technology of that. This comes stock with a 5.4 liter V8 that is supercharged and is 540 horsepower. and that engine looks as new as the interior. One last cool fact about this car is its nickname is Superman because of the color scheme. It's Superman. But anyways, let's go for a drive.
Shelby American. The rumor is they've got one at the museum in Colorado. It's not in Boulder. It's somewhere up there.
That is crazy, man. What does this arrow mean?
So when they built these, they built them on the old chassis for the old Mustang. And that's your upshift. If you're in a regular Mustang, it'll tell you the upshift. And it's set for regular old Mustangs. So you'll be going along and it'll be telling you shift up. Of course, you don't know.
That's kind of
good. But it's really weird.
That is weird. It's telling me a shift right now. It's literally at 2,500 RPM.
But it's trying to make you get good gas mileage.
Oh.
So what's your 5 favorite cars so far?
Your Shelby, this one. I'm not just saying that just because you're in the car. I love Shelby. This is literally my dream car. Batmobile. The Lightning, only because my wife did that with us, and that's the only video she's ever been in, so that one kind of means a lot to me. And then
a lunchtime for
the Hummer really impressed me. I would never buy a Hummer, but the Hummer was really, really cool to work with.
The electric Hummer?
Yes, but also the Tony Maples Lotus was like mind-blowing. My after-drive thoughts on this is it was really fun to drive. It was an honor to drive something that Carroll Shelby owned. It's a really cool car. It's way different from the stick shift on my SI. I was telling Wade, it's like having a 5-pound dumbbell and like a 50-pound one. It's way more, it's harder to put into gear, but it has a short shift, so whenever I put it into gear, I felt like I was out of gear, because in my Civic, that's when I would grind gear. It's not that I ever do that. It was a really, really cool, unique experience, and it's cool to say I've driven one of these, and it's cool with all the history behind it, but it's really fun. It was really, really fun to drive, and it's really cool to hear that supercharger line like every other car we've done with it. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe, show this to your creepy neighbor. We have merch for sale. Like we said in the last video, we have a car show in Sudan, Texas on September 24th. That's going to be benefiting in Shelby's Bridge and the Sudan Fire Department. Special thanks to Wade for letting us use another one of his cars. Stay tuned, we'll have his sketchy white Corvette next. And we'll see you guys next week.